Kuiper, but we are 3-point view, and we do have our draft, our mock draft 2.0,
3.0.
3.0, and we still have better hair than
Do
no
that.
Kuiper.
Mock draft
common sense.
3-point view.
3-point view. There we go. So
3-point view, point up.
if if you had to do it with the first pick, we're gonna go. Each pick. Who you would pick?
Mm-hmm.
Clint, who would you take with the number 1 pick for the Cleveland Browns?
Just run
I
down,
think
run down your,
everybody knows.
run down your 10.
Run down to 10?
Run down your 10.
I got Josh Allen going to the Cleveland Browns. I got Sam Darnold going to the Giants. I got Bradley Chubb with the Colts, Barkley with the Browns, Rosen with the Broncos, Mayfield with the Jets at 6, Derwin James with the Bucs at 7 because they just released Martin. Chicago Bears, I got Ridley instead of Sutton. San Francisco 49ers, I got Minkah Fitzpatrick. And then number 10, I got Denzel Ward.
Okay, for the Buckeyes.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Where you got Allen going?
To the Browns.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Okay.
I think he's crazy on that, but that's okay. Mine, I'm truly basing mine off as a Browns enthusiast. I won't call myself a Browns fan, but this is things that I would hope Cleveland would do.
Get on with it.
I hope Cleveland picks up A.J. McCarron and worries about a quarterback in the later rounds. And this is what I would do if I was Cleveland and then the rest of the draft. First pick overall for the Cleveland Browns, I would go Saquon Barkley. Okay. The New York Giants would then go after Sam Darnold. Indianapolis, with Saquon no longer being there, goes ahead and just get Bradley Chubb. I would, with the fourth pick being the Browns, I would trade with the New York Jets and let the Jets pick up Josh Rosen. Denver Broncos, Josh Allen. With the sixth pick being Cleveland, then I would pick up Fitzpatrick. 7, Notre Dame being Quentin Nelson. 8, Calvin Ridley, the Chicago Bears. San Francisco, pick up Ward from Ohio State. Oakland, Raekwon Smith from Georgia. And that would be my top 10.
So where'd you say Rosen was going?
I would put
To the Jets.
Rosen to the Jets.
Okay. So, to tell you the truth, I had to say, I was writing this stuff down, and
I see you done wrote stuff and then scribbled stuff
right,
out.
and then I was listening, and I agree with that. I can't believe I actually agree. I thought I was going to argue.
Were
with
you
it.
agreeing with me?
I'm agreeing with somebody for once. I don't even know what to say because
All 10 picks.
Who are you agreeing with me with? You're agreeing with me! He agreed with
That's what I'm
Brandon!
saying. All 10
Son
picks.
of
I
a
can't
gun!
believe it. I thought maybe switch out an offensive guard, but or an lineman.
And
But
Cleveland.
that's not. You know what I mean? That's not nothing where you're gonna be oh my God, Brock switched out Quentin Nelton with Colton Miller. You know what I mean?
I just want to touch this real quick. I just watched some of the workouts going in. Saquon is a freaking monster.
He is.
How you do not
He
take
is.
him number one? If you have the number one pick, I don't know.
Did you watch Josh Allen?
He's
Did
got
you
good
watch
arm
the
strength.
videos?
He's got damn good
We're
arm
talking
strength.
70-plus yards in the air.
But we're talking Cleveland.
Effortless.
We're talking Cleveland. Go ahead, bro.
Effortless.
Do this because we'll end up in a chat that won't even get to your stuff. Go ahead.
I believe that Cleveland's had so much bad juju with picking a quarterback.
Because they didn't get Smith-Schuster.
No,
What I'm
geez.
saying is they're.
I'm almost
Oh
out
my
of beer.
God.
Now you got
Yeah.
it.
So, with all the bad juju, I believe that they're going to go for that surefire Pro Bowler. They're going to go with either, Barkley or Chubb or somebody like that and Fitzpatrick. I think those are the guys that we know in the top 5 are
Right.
surefire.
Right.
I think somebody like Denver or somebody like Indianapolis even or the Jets, they can biff. Well, actually, the Jets are kind of.
The Jets can't biff on a quarterback. They done biffed on a
they
quarterback
biffed on a lot of them.
way
So
too
what
many
I'm saying
times.
Cleveland.
is
Yes, but if anybody can be in that conversation of biffing on quarterbacks with Cleveland, it's got to be
I'm
the
just
Jets.
saying the Giants have been missing a running back since basically Tiki Barber.
And that's the number
Right.
2. Indianapolis, they just let Frank Gore walk out the door. What are they missing there?
right.
So if you
They're
don't take
missing a lot of
Saquon at
things
1,
in Indianapolis.
he's not there at 4.
No.
Yeah, so I'm saying the Browns, if you pass on Saquon Barkley,
Right.
he is not going to be there by the time the 4th pick comes around.
Nope.
But then along these lines, if you pick Barkley with the number 1 pick, it's either going to be Mayfield, Darnold, Rosen, Allen. One of them is going to be there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So if you're going to biff with the 4th. Don't biff with the number 1. You know what I mean? And I think Fitzpatrick's good enough that they need him in that secondary, especially in that division when you're guarding the Antonio Browns and you're guarding. You
So
know
you're
what I mean?
going with.
You got Antonio Brown.
Quit
and
talking in
AJ
circle
Green.
and get to your 10.
I'm asking you a question. Why'd you throw your pen?
I'm
Do
saying-
you pick?
Let him
Do you pick Barkley
You'll-
and Fitzpatrick?
Yes.
All right.
Because I think that division, here's the deal. That division, you're guarding, and 2 games a year you're guarding AJ Green.
Right.
2 games a year you're guarding Antonio Brown.
Uh-huh.
If those guys alone are playing,
Right,
you have to shut that
Brock,
down.
go through your 10, and I want to give you a
I
description.
you have my 10. It's
Okay,
like you
I
took
gave.
it up.
I didn't, because you don't have this trade going on that I have going on.
You didn't even mention a trade.
I
did
did
you?
mention
Yeah,
a
you
trade. I mentioned trading back from the 4th pick to the 6th pick for the Jets.
Okay,
because the
so-
Jets are going to need that quarterback, and guess what? I can
So
stockpile another pick or 2 and still get my guy here. Because
Yeah.
Denver's not looking at Fitzpatrick, and
Right.
that's who's in between. So you can still get
I would
Fitzpatrick
not-
at 6. You pick up a draft pick, and
I
mean,
would not
it's
trust John Elway further than you could throw him with his horse teeth. You know what I mean? He might latch on to something. So my thing is, you put Fitzpatrick there, he's gonna take him. Trust me. He'll
Do you know
take
when you
him.
feed a horse that when you feed a horse and they go to bite down, they bite down all the way until their teeth touch.
Yeah.
And then come up. So if you stick a finger in there,
I just don't think. I think
off.
if you do that, it's gonna come back to
yeah.
bite you, just like he said,
Yeah.
all the way to the bone. So I'm saying, I do think. I think you got some good picks there. I'm agreeing with it, but I'm just saying I've been watching Barkley in the combine. He is above
so you guys
everybody.
differ in the middle.
In the middle.
We
a little
differ
bit.
on my trade.
on his trade.
He's pulling the trigger on Fitzpatrick. He's not
Well,
gambling.
it's good because that makes it 3-point view.
That helps.
But there are some other decent running backs out there, just like last year. Nobody pictured Kamara.
Jones
Sony
from
Mitchell.
UFC just pulled a hammy during his
He
workouts.
looked like shit.
Well, he
I
pulled a
pull a
hammy.
hammy taking the trash out.
You just pulled a
I
hammy
just-
show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
just
just show
showing
a
my
hammy
sock.
showing your
Socks.
crew socks.
The Geis.
Yeah, Geis is good.
He's looked pretty
The
good.
kid out of, was it Northwestern? Was it Joshua? Or what's his name?
Sony Michel's looking.
Sony Michelle just
special.
ran a 4.49.
Nick Chubb didn't look bad
Chubb
either.
looks
Chubb
good,
looked pretty
too.
good too. I mean, there's the running backs are almost as deep as the quarterbacks in this draft.
They don't. None of them look as good as Barkley.
No, Barkley looks to be the best athlete.
He looked like the
coming
real
out of
deal.
the
I was
draft.
waiting for it to be, all those SEC.
I do like Darius Geis though at LSU.
And they're going to be there. There's
Yeah.
guys that are going to be
They're
there.
definitely going to be there.
So out of all these players in the first round, which one are you most likely to tune into to watch?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Why?
Couldn't be. Then who?
Josh Allen, of course. I
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
Ma-
Are you gonna
Baker
start arguing
Mayfield.
with me over Baker?
Baker Mayfield
Yeah,
is like
yeah.
watching a spelling bee champ
Oh my
spell words.
Goodness gracious.
Okay,
Baker
he's gonna
Mayfield-
spell them right. But who? You guys aren't getting the point.
I get it.
That's why
I
you
get
guys
it.
are
He does
idiots.
what he does.
Right. He does what he does.
He's like Ray.
But
Ray
no one's
Charles.
gonna
I
take you
just do
over.
what I do,
No
man.
one's gonna take you over that point of just getting it right. They're gonna wow you. Josh Allen is gonna wow you. Just like the
I
spelling
didn't
bee
realize
guy.
You could do better than getting it right. But
Getting
continue.
it right is just like slant.
If
post,
I told
out.
you if I told you that you could get a more mobile, more athletic, with a better arm version of Chad Pennington, would you take him?
There's a list of that.
What I'm saying is, wouldn't that be the equivalent to what they're saying Baker Mayfield is?
No.
Chad Pennington, whole career, his arm was not even that great. He had great accuracy.
Okay.
But that's what they keep saying about Mayfield. He has accuracy.
Who
I
cares?
would rather take.
What did
I
he
would rather
win?
take
What
a
did he win?
guaranteed Chad Pennington with a better arm that can run.
What did he win?
Than a guy that.
A Heisman?
Chad Pennington.
Oh, what I'm saying is he was a good quarterback in the league for a long time, and he held the record for highest completion percentage until recently.
Okay.
Until they have a rule where
Baker
the wide
Mayfield may
receivers
have
do
the
what they
highest
want.
completion percentage in college football.
What I'm saying
But
is,
what it translates to the NFL, and think about this: D line, second line, third line, final line of defense, and the outside corners, all high pro, high speed, high caliber, high talent. And then on top of that, you're gonna have to throw 2 accurate passes, not just be accurate. You have to throw a receiver open.
Yeah.
Let's see Mayfield do that.
I
Let's
think
see him
he
do
will.
it.